second place at the YCS. Hi guys, I'm so happy to be here today after reaching the second place at the YCS. I never expected this result. I'm really happy, and I wanna thanks all my teammates for the support they gave to me during the tournament, all our sponsors, so GRAAD, SCROLLANDLOCK Gaming, Playmat per Tutti, Yu-Gi-Oh! Italia and EXTIMATE-CARDS. And another thanks to all the friends that gave me some of the cards I used during the tournament, and in particular Sheng, Davide, Izzy and Pep, and finally Leonardo Sacchetti, with whom I test the list, a strange list because it's not the standard bird up. I don't know how we can call this list, maybe bird Tri-Bri small bird, that in Italian is Tri-Bri con l'uccello piccolo. And joke apart, we can start with the list that is the main focus obviously of the video.
And now a quick shout out to our sponsors. The first one being GRAAD, the best grading company in Europe, which offers grading services for all languages and TCG. The second one, EXTIMATE-CARDS, is one of our top Italian sellers on the market, which shop is in Albenga, where you can eat and play with your mates every single day. Then, SCROLLANDLOCK Gaming, the safest place where you can play online tournaments for money, cards, custom products and whatever you might need. Last but not least, we have Playmat per Tutti. They produce amazing custom playmats that may have your own custom images. All sponsor links are in the description down below.
So let's start with the monsters. Even in this build I'm playing the standard ratio of pure Tri-Brigade, and so 3 Fractal, 3 Kit, 3 Norval and 2 Keras, and that's all for the Tri-Brigade. For the birds instead I'm playing 3 Warbler, 1 Sparrow and 3 Bird Call. The reason is that I don't wanna play the birds that can break, and also these birds are enough to making Zeus or extending your plays or making Appaloosa without normal summoning, and well, they can do a lot of things, and I think this can help a lot the deck, the Tri-Brigade pure deck. So these are the 2 engines of the deck, and not playing the standard board up build allows me to playing much more going second card. In fact, I'm playing 3 Ash, 3 Impermanence, 2 Nibiru, 1 Crow, just because I can add it both with Shurag and Sparrow, so it can be useful versus DP matchup or something like that. Then I'm playing 2 Forbidden Droplet and 1 Forbidden Chalice. The reason is just because making minus in hand can be a problem for the deck, and so Chalice is a good choice. Also having 2 Droplet in hand is useless, and so I think this is a good ratio, and yeah, I think is paid during the tournament. So that's along with TTT. That's all for the going second card. I really don't like TTT in this deck because you can steal opponent monsters only versus mirror match or XYZ monster. In fact, you can make attack and then making Zeus. Otherwise, you are locked in Beast, Winged Beast and Beast Warrior monsters as materials, and so you can't link away the monster you have stolen from your opponent, and so don't know if I wanna play TTT again, but 1 copy is nice to seeing your opponent end or draw 2 cards. Usually these are the 2 effects that I use more during the tournament. Then for the consistency I'm playing 1 tanky, 1 Foolish, and 3 Prosperity. And just to not lose versus end traps, I'm playing 1 Call by the Grave, since the deck really suffers Ash versus Fractal or Board Call is really a good card and can stop pretty every play of the deck. So Call by the Grave is mandatory, I think. Also, some players are main decking Droll and Lancia, that are other 2 entraps that are stopping the deck. So I was satisfied about Call by the Grave in this tournament. Then I'm playing just 1 Cosmic Cyclone, since there are decks like Eldritch and Plankits that are main decking Skill Drain, and so I need an out, otherwise if my opponent flip Skill Drains I instantly lose, and so 1 out is enough. For the same reason, we have 1 out to Mystic Mine, and also going first is really a good card, obviously. And finally, since this build is more oriented on Tri-Brigade rather than on birds, as we saw, I think 1 Revolt is enough. I don't need more Revolt like in pure Tri-Brigade, since you don't want to have this card in hand, you just want to add it with Beelbrom. So that's all from for the main deck. So for the extra deck, we are playing the RSS code and the Appaloosa as a link for monster. And then for the Beast, Winged Beast, Beast Warrior monster, I'm playing the standard ratio of Tri-Brigade Pure. And so 2 Shurag, 1 Doomiggle, 1 Rugal, 2 Ferrigit, 1 Beelbloom, 1 Double Dragon Lord, and then 1 Darumadol that can be useful versus Floodgate like Gozen or Tikaboo. If you think you can face an Eldritch, for example, but you can substitute Darumadol with Recital Starling, since Recital can be good in hand, like you have 2 Warbler and no Tri-Brigade, so you can special Warbler, effect, summon another Warbler, overlay into Recital. Recital add Norval, so you can normal summon Norval, making Ferrigit, and then Norval add, and you can start with the Tri-Brigade plays. So if you are not afraid of Floodgate, you can simply cast Daruma and playing Recital Starling. For the last Link Monster, then we have 1 Mirage. And for the XYZ monster, we can have easy access to these thanks to the Lidask engine, and so we are playing 1 Assemble Nightingale, 1 Downerd, and 1 Zeus. And that's all for the extra deck. Let's move now to the side deck. We are playing 2 King Alpha, since it has a good synergy with the deck, and it is very useful to break boards like Swirl suffers a lot this card, also Dragon and some other decks. So I think Alpha is a really good card in this format and in this deck. Then we have the Tord Nibiru, the free draw for board up Drytron and other matchup like this. I faced a lot of Drytron in top cut, in top 32 a Drytron, in top 16 a Drytron, in top 8 a board up, in top 4 another Drytron. So the draw is really good this format. Then we have 3 Lightning Storm, both for backload decks and also for breaking the Swirl Soul board. As 8 for breaker deck, along with the 3 Lightning Storm, we have 1 Twin Twister, 1 Red Reboot, and the Cosmic Cyclone we are main decking. And finally, as going first card, we have a 3-dimensional barrier that is a win condition versus some decks, and an anti-spell. Anti-spell, just one copy, because we already have Imperial Order, so it's just a second Imperial Order. And also versus some matchups like Swirl. I saw I had 4 space for slot going first, and so I need another going first, a strong going first card, and so I thought anti-spell was good also versus other matchups. So that's all for the side deck, and we can move now to the final part of the video. Well guys, at the beginning of the video I forgot to shout out Flow Wanderers and Lello Tokkan, a teammate of mine that I faced during Swiss. So now the shoutouts are completed, and yeah, I still can't believe the result I reached. So nothing more to say, and we can see in the next video that probably is my regional first place deck list. That is pretty the same of this list, so don't know why you have to see it, but see you next time.